Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So after doing my first how I'm treating my eczema video, I did get a few messages on people wanting to be updated on my outcome and if I'm still sticking to what I was doing before and things like that. So that is what this video is going to be. So really quickly, let me just tell you what I was using in my last video. If you haven't watched it, I will leave a link below. But I was drinking olive oil, I was drinking apple cider vinegar, I was using an all-natural oatmeal soap that I got from a local market, and I was also using this cream here. And I got a really bad breakout a few months ago that I haven't had one since I was like 12, and it really freaked me out. So I tried to do everything I could do. Along with that, I had cut out dairy. I had already been a vegetarian for a while, so I changed up my diet a little bit as well. After about a month of doing those things consistently, I did see my breakout clear up, but the scarring, it was still there. It's still kind of there. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's darker than the rest of my arm. So now I'm making this video now actually because I realized that I started getting a little bit of a flare up and just on one side. Before it was on both sides and now it's just on one side, which was a little weird to me. So these are the things that I'm using now. I'm no longer doing the olive oil and I'm no longer using that specific brand of soap. I stopped purchasing that soap from that market. So what I am using now is all natural African black soap, and this is what it looks like. This right here is a little lighter than what I'm used to getting or seeing. Usually the parts that look more tan are actually black. Looks more like dirt, but it's the same thing. This was a little bit larger and I got it for about $1 at African market here. And so this is what I've been using for my face and my whole body. And this, if you haven't tried it before, it tends to leave you somewhat dry. So I would definitely recommend having a good moisturizer, especially because with the eczema, you don't want it to get any more irritated. It needs as much moisture as possible. So what I've been using to moisturize is just plain old African shea butter, and this I also got from the African market. This costs $5. It is straight from the shea nut, and it's really creamy and melts like instantly once you rub it in your fingers. So that is what I've been using, and it's been coming along nicely. I have still continued to drink my apple cider vinegar shots. I'm not as consistent as I should be with it, to be completely honest, but I still drink it maybe every other day or so. And so far, it's looking okay. It could be a little better. I think after using the black soap and the shea butter for a little longer, the scarring that's there will definitely start to fade because that is what these two products are really good for. So that's pretty much it when it comes to what I'm using topically. Now, as far as my diet goes, because I definitely realize my diet is so important when it comes to my eczema breakouts, because if I eat any kind of dairy product, I will start itching. I will feel it flare up the next day, and I know for a fact that that's what it is. Now, I'm slowly transitioning into a more vegan plant-based diet, but I still have eggs. Yeah, I will still have eggs or cheese from time to time, or products that might have milk in it, and I will see it flare up. So definitely, if your eczema is out of control, I would suggest cutting that out of your diet completely. Um, Sugars, refined sugars, like, that stuff, cakes, cookies, ice cream, candy, all that stuff makes me flare up right away. The more juices and smoothies and veggies and fresh fruit and beans and nuts, whole foods, I don't seem to have any problem. And the most important thing is water. Drinking as much water as possible in a day. Sometimes I don't even realize I might go like a whole work shift, which is 9.5 hours to me, without drinking anything, and wonder why my skin is looking crazy, or I'm feeling tired, or I have a headache, and I just don't think about it. I don't necessarily feel thirsty, but we need to drink so that we don't feel thirsty. I'm trying to drink a gallon at least of water a day, and seeing the difference that does for my body. So that is my update. My eczema is doing much better. The things I used before, they did work, but I didn't stick with it. Once it went away, it didn't come back. It is starting to irritate me a little bit now on one arm, and I'm using the black soap, Shea Butter, apple cider vinegar, and from time to time I still use this cream, only because this little thing costs $14, and I'm going to use it until it's done, and it works nicely. So if you guys have any questions, comments, want to see an update of this update maybe in a month or so, leave me a comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.